what should we say when the stream starts?
I don't
Hey
know.
guys, we're here with the first release of Deltarune.
I guess
It's
that's
out,
pretty good.
but we get
The
it first.
sneak peek.
Toby Fox just sent me in the mail. We're good friends, by the way. Toby Fox sent me in the mail Deltarune's chapter 3 and 4, and maybe
I,
even 5 if we get lucky.
Wait, this
I
isn't
got him on the
working.
phone.
Wink.
Hi, Toby Fox. Thank you for giving us Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 earlier.
You're welcome.
Now, it did come with a catch. Toby Fox, the little shuckster, trickster that he is, said we had to solve his puzzles to unlock them.
I didn't sign off on this bit, but I guess it works pretty well.
Luna
Right.
thinks that this is a bit. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't even know where she is.
Luna can be a bit much, but we still
Yeah.
love her.
Oh, thanks.
One way of putting it.
Yeah.
I just noticed this is not my beautiful bingo sheet.
Oh, right, yeah, I had to start over from the beginning. Yeah, so we're doing, I kind of just fucked it up. I closed the tab without thinking, so I just started from the
Oh,
beginning. Um,
well, it seems Luna deleted all 3 chapters of Deltarune, so I guess we'll just have to solve the puzzle with no reward.
yay.
Yep, all 3. We're back to chapter 1 now.
Yeah, so I pulled out a Bingo Baker, which sounds a lot like
Show the grid lines.
yeah, the grid lines.
Whoa, this is just like the battle grid. That's a little Deltarune reference for all you fans.
I honestly forgot about the battle grid. That shit looks like the battle grid. I honestly forgot it was called that
Anyone
like
else
at all.
getting grid? Anyone else hitting the battle griddy?
Anyone else getting battle grid for Christmas?
I didn't.
I know I
I ask
am.
Santa every year for battle grid, and every year he says,
Someone joined.
"No,
Hi,
no, no."
hi, hi, Janglebone.
Hey,
Jangle
Janglebone.
my bone.
I'm really low energy right now, but it's okay. This will be
I
fun to
stole
do.
Luna's energy right now, but that's okay.
Yeah.
This will be fun to do when we're actually playing the game. I can look at my bingo card and stuff. I don't know how much. I thought this one would be cool because you can actually generate like different ones and they'll be random, so different people will get different bingos depending on what happens.
Wow.
So that'd be
Well,
cool.
all right. First things first, we gotta put Pluie in that center square.
That's a good
Pluie is
point.
100% confirmed. There's no question to doubt. Gotta be at the center.
I don't know for a fact
What
if
was?
this is gonna be a free space. I don't know if there. Okay, never mind. I have this.
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
I mean,
there you go.
yeah.
Easy, easy bingo right there.
That's only one space. I guess we'll just go into it. Yeah,
Well, what
there's
if you're
something.
playing a bingo game where you only need to get 1 square? Then you win every time.
Yeah, but that sounds like the kind of thing that is dumb.
Children would like it.
I bet they would. Those little children, those little childish children.
They do
Um,
nothing but take, take, take.
and never bake me a cake.
Well, if I can continue leading the charge on squares, I have a little idea that's been brewing in my head.
What is it?
You
What's the
know,
idea?
continuing the chess motif. Um, I don't know if the chapter 3 will be rook or pawn, but chapter 4 will certainly be bishop.
Oh, that's it. I like that.
That's a good one.
That's cute. Okay, I'll put.
The only thing is I genuinely have no way of guessing whether rook or pawn is the chapter 3 guy. If even maybe fuck patterns.
So
I've been Pavloved into a false prophet.
so you are subscribing to the chess theory then?
I mean, queen, king, knight, and then chapter 4 being religious, so it's a bishop. Like, that's the thing that subscribes me to it 100% is the church. Like, if it wasn't for that, I could see it just
That's a
being,
good. I
oh,
like
it's
that.
fantasy themed. But
I think that's a really good theory.
how many
That's a
chapters are
really
there
good
again total? Is
prediction.
it 7 or 8
There's
or
gonna be
6?
7, I almost certainly.
Okay, so 7, which means there's, let's see, there's Rook, Bishop,
Okay,
Knight,
sure, yeah, I'll just
Queen,
continue
Queen.
from here.
So that's, I mean, there's 6, chess pieces, I believe. Yeah. So that just means chapter 7 might be like not the pattern because it's the final chapter and they don't need to
Yeah.
introduce anyone new.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know how good I feel about like the 7 pieces the chess player.
I mean, I don't know if that. I'm just
Putting
like
7 pieces in my mouth.
I'm just willing to believe there might be some motifs in this game, and
There
chess
definitely
may
are.
just be one of them.
Yeah, I had so many ideas for things I wanted to put in this bingo card, but I'm kind of drawing a blank. Um, I'm gonna put like,
We can steal some from our Kung Fu Panda 4 if you need to fill space.
oh yeah, I remember I did a bingo card for Kung Fu Panda 4.
It's a lot of universal overlap.
Yeah, they kind of just apply. I
Yeah,
don't think I saved mine, so
eh.
would have. Anyways, well,
I'm gonna put
I guess you're just putting chapter 4 boss bishop. We don't. Yeah, I guess that's fine. That's the one I'm more confident in.
yeah.
In the
So your thing for the other one was just that it's going to be either the knight or no, not the knight, either the pawn or the rook.
Yeah, for chapter 3 boss.
I'm gonna
But that
put
feels weird to just put it's this or this. I feel like you have to be a bit more confident with a bingo
yeah.
sheet.
I'm gonna put Noelle's mom proven mayor.
Real.
'Cause I mean they're going to the church. I feel like there's a high chance of the mayor being in like in the church. And I think someone mentioned to me that like that there was like supposed to be like a really long overworld segment in maybe chapter 4 or like just like upcoming and there's like
Someone
a
said that?
well, yeah, I think Toby Fox said that, but I don't. I'm kind of
Oh,
misremembering how exactly it went. But like then on the newsletter, there was like a little screenshot of Noelle like cut like surrounded by Christmas presents with her little Game Boy. So that makes me think that
Mm.
like we're probably gonna go to the house. I don't know if Noelle's mom's gonna be there, but like maybe there's gonna be like a piece of like a piece of evidence somewhere that Noelle's mom and the mayor are the same person. Um, right now
Mm.
it's only really been like a hint of that. Uh, but I think in the next one it'll be a cemented thing. Maybe not like directed to like by the game, but maybe just like a little background element or something.
Well, I saw from also the newsletter, there's like now 40 news sites on the Spanton
Oh yeah,
sweepstakes
yeah, yeah.
website, but one of the new things mentions Noelle's mom briefly of her having to cancel school because it was raining so heavy or
Oh,
whatnot.
oh.
So we
so you,
might get to see Noelle's mom
Wait,
in
they
the
had
next
to
so
cancel
chapter.
school because rain was too heavy? Wait, what
It was raining too heavy, and then like Caddy comes over to Noelle's house, and then she
Yeah,
starts talking about a game that
yeah, but
she
how
used to
does
like.
her mom factor into that?
I don't know.
okay.
It's just what I read.
Well,
Well, um, can I put up another one?
yeah, sure.
Jockington joins the party, or
Okay.
playable Jockington, however you want to phrase it.
Really?
I
Okay.
think there's been some hints towards a Jockington. And there's also the cat, I believe, is the other one that there's like
Yeah.
reason to believe. But
Yeah.
Jockington is the one we see in a dark world get referenced again, so it feels more
I think my
at least
idea
like
of Jockington being like Caddy's
the
staff.
night.
No. Caddy staff being Jockington, or Caddy having Jockington like as a weapon in a Dark World. So we think that Jockington's gonna be in these like upcoming two chapters, one of them?
At least one of them. Obviously, I
Okay.
can't be like, oh, it applies to both. I think just Jockington becomes playable. I think,
Okay.
or Jockington joins the party.
Hmm. That's interesting. I guess if I put that there,
I guess even Birdley though didn't really join the party, but like I don't know how join the crew.
can
What
these
are they called again? The Fun Gang.
yeah, can these I guess these bingo spots can maybe like kind of contradict each other because I do want to put like Jockington as is the staff or something.
I mean, we can cut.
Um,
I mean, that counts as him joining. I think if he is the weapon for another character, you can put the girl since that's who we agree upon. The cat.
oh, yeah, I guess so. Wait, hey Rose, are,
Yeah, what?
are you okay? I don't know. I just wanted to. I don't know. Is this boring
It's
or
too emotional for
stupid?
you.
Um,
It's like 1 in the morning for her. She's sleepy.
no, I'm
Yeah.
not sleepy. Oh, this might make me fall asleep though.
Okay. Well, I guess that's okay. Just
What
as
if I
long as
sing
you're
you a
not like
sweet lullaby so you can do that
I
sooner?
as
I
long as
just
you
feel a little weird right now because I tried opening up my Deltarune Chapter 2 save, and I realized that I don't care.
oh,
No.
okay.
And then I heard all of you talking, and I was like, what am I doing here?
Hold on. I mean, you can leave if you want. I mean, I don't know. I don't want you to have to leave. You can just like chill here. It's fine. This is not a very big deal of a stream. Um, you know. Eh, he, ha, him. I love you.
So,
I love you too.
Yay. Uh,
wow, that
so,
was a cool bingo suggestion.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Okay.
aw, okay. Well, we shouldn't be done doing this for too long.
Mhm.
The bro's already. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Sorry.
that's why I'm glad you were letting us know that you where your priorities lie here on the Deltarune stream. The
I guess
bingo
so.
stream.
I guess. Well, I mean, let's not dilly dally then. I don't want to. I
I
don't
don't want
know.
to be here anymore.
I don't know. I feel bad having to leave Rose out of it.
I don't think Rose wanted to. I'm gonna a shot in the dark. I don't think Rose cared that much for this stream.
Yeah, fair enough. Um, well, let's.
Th- this was a doomed endeavor from the start. Anyways,
Yeah, I guess that's fair. At least, yeah. Anyways, I don't need to dawdle. I don't need to dwell on it for this stream. It's NBD. Spooky Spectre's doing one too.
non-binary
Oh yeah.
NBD, non-binary,
disclosure.
non non-binary disclosure, yeah, agreement. Um, what else was I thinking? Shit.
I feel like also Luna Jockington as a weapon kind of just goes hand in hand with Caddy playable because that literally only happens if Caddy.
No, but no,
I
but
don't
what if
know.
Caddy playable isn't the same as Caddy is in the Dark World?
What isn't Caddy playable because she's in the dark?
No, Birdly wasn't
Okay,
playable.
I know.
Yeah. I'm not gonna put Caddy in the Dark World. I want it to be a little bit more specific than that.
Okay,
Um,
yeah, sure.
Bookie Specter's putting
Um,
Mike as a shopkeeper as a square. I don't think he's gonna be super secret friend boss or something. I don't know what the deal is with Mike. I'm gonna say, here's my bingo
oh,
spot.
I have a spot idea. You can go
What
first.
is it? Okay.
Mike does not show up.
Wow, controversial, a real hot take.
I think he's just a joke. Or maybe
Wow.
he's more like he's more secretive and
He's
special than
Michael Afton.
he's
That's right. It's a FNAF crossover.
how about it does not
Oh,
show up
yeah,
in main
You
route.
can just put does not show up.
I'm gonna say in
yeah.
main route because I don't know, maybe he'll be like in the files or something, you know what I mean?
You're Luna, you gotta set it more hard than that. Just say does not show up.
That's fair enough. Um
I I don't feel like we're gonna get many genocide only characters as well.
what were you saying, Noodle?
Oh, I wasn't saying anything.
Sorry, Uzi.
Oh. Anyways, uh my next Square idea, Toriel, her Dark World fit will just be her Undertale fit. Or, applies to any of the characters, like
Wait,
the
That would
Undertale
be
oh,
characters.
scary to see.
okay, let me
I would
put
freak
that
out.
on.
I would scream.
I'm probably pronouncing your name wrong, but Bucky, I just gotta say, you're right. Luna, get Starwalker on there. Can we make this whole thing
Can we get a
Starwalker?
Starwalker JPEG on the square?
Hmm.
What does that even entail? I guess just that Starwalker continues to be a character and wasn't just a one chapter bit.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
so
it's Buki, not
Bookie.
Bucky.
Toriel's Dark World outfit
I can
is
accept just Undertale characters. I guess I don't know how you phrase it.
hmm. Um
It'd be
eh,
funny if I'm wrong, but it is a different Undertale character, if that's true. Anyways, um, I don't. All right, you know what? I have another square.
what's up?
Third, if not fourth, rules card boss fight.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I guess he wasn't a boss fight in the first game, was he?
Not really.
We
Just,
kind of
just like
fucked him up.
another. He shows up again. Like another rules card again.
Really? You think
No,
No,
he's
don't
in
put
our
boss
town.
fight. 'Cause it wasn't a. It doesn't have to be a boss fight. Just challenge, because it's more like puzzle.
really? You think that's I thought that was like a definitely.
For sh- Well, I don't think it's for sure. For sure. It could have just been like, I mean, bits get old, so I don't know if it's gonna be.
Hmm. Yeah, okay. I honestly was well he okay.
I feel like, also considering they already established the whole not every Dark Worlder fits and everything,
That's true.
he might
Yeah.
be like, oh, I'm not gonna. But I think
That's a good
he's just
point.
gonna do it again, get fucking
So it's
frozen again. I think he might do a bit just of like, fuck, it happened again.
so it's not a total certainty. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's something crazy that I'm gonna put here that I don't know, this is a little bit uh
Yeah,
controversial, but
Starwalker did.
it's something that I feel like has a fairly good chance of happening.
Yeah.
Um, and that is Undyne. Um,
The Undying.
Undyne believed to
Guys.
be the knight
Ooh.
in game.
Oh yeah, you told me about that whole
Yeah, and
theory.
that's
You
for
want to go over it for the folks at home, or do you want to just save that for
well,
Folks at
another
home.
time? Like when we're
I'd like
doing
to
the
talk
prompt.
about it a little bit because uh like I think it's possible because like a number one for the obvious reasons. Undyne is a royal she's the royal guard in Undertale, so I think she's probably gonna be like a barbarian class or just like an some kind of armored class.
I like that barbarian is your first thought, and not knight.
I don't think knight is
Or
a
well,
D&D class, is it?
it. I suppose they're not literally D&D
Well,
classes. They're
armored
it's
class.
more they're more so like fantasy class or like RPG
Yeah.
classes, which knight is very much so a staple.
Uh, but but she's probably gonna have armor. I feel like that's probable. I also thought
Yep.
she has a spear. It's a long weapon. People are gonna suspect her. I think it's
Wait, do they actually have class names, or are they just
um
dressed like classes?
I don't know. They do. Yes, because I mean,
They
I
do?
remember. Yeah, they do. I don't remember exactly what any of them are.
I'll check.
I think Ralsei is Dark Mage. Um, maybe if
Um,
Undyne is in the chapter, you can neutral fight her. You guys her Ion and make her need the eye patch. That's really interesting, actually. That's crazy. That's cool. Buki Spectre has some breathtakings. But I also think that's because I think that like if Chris is the knight, it's definitely part of their scheme to get uh get Undyne like implicated. Um, because of like the opening the door and like I feel like it's kind of gonna make her look like the prime suspect because everyone else was quote unquote asleep. Um, at least that's my
well,
reading
I
of it.
can't find anything about them having classes. I think you made that the fuck up.
Well, I'll look it up later. I'm pretty sure that's like level 1 Snowcaster and shit like that. Level 1 Dark Mage. I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
Snowcaster.
I don't know.
Oh wait, her title. Oh, maybe because I was looking up class and not title.
Hmm.
That might be it. Let's
Uh,
see. Yes, so Chris is human, leader, bed inspector, tactician, moss finder, leader. Susie is mean girl, dark knight, healing master, and moss enjoyer.
hmm.
Ralsei is lonely prince, fluffy prince, prickly prince, dark prince, hug prince, pose prince, rude prince, and blank prince. And Noel is snowcaster, frostmancer, ice trancer, moss neutral.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Oh my god, Susie is the dark knight? Holy shit.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god. She's Batman. Um, okay,
I do like that the classes are used or the titles are just used for bits half the time.
yeah.
Like, that's good. I like that it's not anything of meaning.
Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna put Toriel. How about um Toriel manipulated to kill,
Toriel
like in the weird route.
becomes my girlfriend, and this is normal and fine.
I'm putting this in because I don't think it's definitely gonna happen. At the first I thought it was gonna happen, but over time I changed
Do we
my
want to
mind.
put like a what do we think happened to Birdly?
Oh yeah, sure.
You know, like do we subscribe to death theory, to, coma theory, or I don't know. What is there a
I
third one?
definitely think
Paralysis
Birdley's dead.
theory.
I definitely think Birdley's dead.
You
That was
think
Um,
gonna
dead?
be my suggestion.
All right. I'm not gonna fight
should we
the
add something else
team.
because I feel
He's
like
dead.
Birdley being dead was always like feels really
I'm more of a I'll be honest. I'm coma subscriber, but
Yeah.
I'll agree. If you guys are dead, team dead, I'm not gonna fight it.
I
Birdley
mean,
is
I was thinking about coma
I
and
just feel
Burley
like
just
it's a
being a
much
coma
bigger
in the
deal
hospital.
in the world. Like it would be more news. Bigger. It would be much bigger news if a kid fucking dies spontaneously than if
Yeah.
a kid ends up in a coma. Not like it isn't big news, but like it's tonally,
mm, hmm
there's different vibes to it, even
Mhm.
though it's functionally the same plot.
yeah.
I'm
I don't know.
unsure
Oh, I just remembered one I
how
wanted
they'll
to add.
continue the Snowgrave route in chapter 3.
I don't
Fire
know.
Like,
Grave.
Like I
Toriel uses fire magic, so it's Fire Grave.
yeah, that's what
mhm.
I mean that's what I
Also, it's
thought
the weird
initially.
route. It's not the Snow Grave route. That's why it's not doesn't have to be
Oh yeah, true.
Noelle always. It just has to
Yeah.
be weird.
Yeah, and it doesn't always have to be manipulating to kill. But I don't know. Maybe that's something that Toby
Yeah,
wants to do.
maybe it could be manipulate to kiss, and they kiss me, and I is
What?
awesome.
Yeah.
I don't even know who I'd be talking about in this situation. I'll be honest. I don't-
Asgore.
Yeah, actually, I want it Sans. Can Chris get Sans to kiss me?
Um,
We can try.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
do we have any eggs predictions? I don't know if there is or any way to
Ooh.
make an eggs
Ooh.
prediction.
Where could we put an egg on the overworld?
Oh, is
Um,
that that part that you can definitely still guess with
I
uh,
what
was
we
gonna
have.
suggest more weird trees
Where
popping
do you
up.
put? Wait, where do you put the first egg? I know one is in the store.
first egg
Is
you
there?
give to, I think the first egg you reverse steal. The second egg you put in Asgore's fridge.
Oh, the second is the one you put in the fridge. I thought it was the first.
Um, yeah, maybe the third one.
Keep your Asgore fresh.
Where else
You
does
put
food
it.
go?
Um.
Oh, huh. Maybe somewhere like in Icy's Pizza, or maybe in the
Oh yeah.
let me get up a picture of QC's diner. Um,
Oh, that makes sense. The diner food.
maybe that because you know you go to QC's diner at the
I think one of the times you should give it to Birdly, and it's a hate crime.
uh, and this picture doesn't have any good like places to put an egg. Honestly, you can like stuff it under the seat maybe.
I, oh wait, can stream see? Right now on streams, and they don't say anything. But I don't know if that's just because they're not caught up, or if
Uh,
you're just not showing. Oh, I forgot you go inside Ices. I don't know why I thought we have yet to see the interior.
um. I can't think of any good place to put the egg, honestly. Is there like a container? I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All
So
right,
someone think of a
Noodle. It's up to
container.
us to keep the audience entertained.
Yeah, think of a container so I can come back and you can be like, I know. And I'll be like, huh, that's a great idea.
Noodle, it's time we practice our comedy routine. Which one of us is the straight man and which one's the funny man?
I guess I'm the funny man.
Okay, you gotta wait. Do I start then, or do you start?
Uzi, why you so dang straight?
I love having sex with women.
I swear I've seen you before, staring at other guys. What's that about?
Jealousy.
Why are you jealous?
Uh,
What
you
within you
know,
is so insecure?
you know, I just see them being attracted to other men, and I think, wow, that's pretty cool. Unlike me, the straight man.
It's a lot more options.
That's true. Instead of having all women as options, you have all men. That's way more.
And plus men are more relatable.
Hey, I'm back. I had a thought.
And they have a penis.
And they have a
I
penis.
had a thought. Um,
Yeah.
what are
Here
those
comes.
like little like church donation bag things called? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, like a little cash pool thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was
I don't
gonna
know
say a
the.
TIV, but that's the term for the payment given to a
yeah,
church, not the thing, the container itself.
yeah. I think egg goes in church donations.
Wow.
And
Keep us.
the reason I think that is because I'm pretty sure that like the eggs are gonna keep getting popped up in places that you haven't seen until that chapter. Um,
Mhm.
Sure.
because I mean I'm pretty sure that they couldn't do anything like that in Asgore's shop until later. I'm pretty sure. Because I think wasn't he like covering the staircase at the beginning?
I don't know, but I just had a thought that for a really bad one,
What's a really
What?
bad one?
I was gonna be like, oh, what about religious imagery? And then I remembered we're literally going to a church, so this would be way too fucking obvious.
Yeah. Um,
Like, holy shit. Guys, I think there's gonna be a skeleton in this next chapter.
well, okay, I think what I want to see is uh uh Deltarune prophecy
Uh,
equals
Do you think they're gonna do more with that these next 2 chapters.
I think we might find that the religion and the Deltarune prophecy uh are plausibly the same thing.
Oh, original pair brings up something I was gonna mention next.
Papyrus.
Uh, which is that I think we're getting another papyrus cock tease. I think we're not getting papyrus. I think we're gonna continuously be teased with it
Yeah,
for the
I think that's obvious. I'm gonna say Papyrus
does not
is dying.
papyrus will not be appearing in this.
I think Papyrus is dying and we can't see him because he's dying. Or maybe
No.
Papyrus is
Don't
dead.
put papyrus is dying. Just put papyrus does not show up or something, or
No, I'm saying
papyrus
Papyrus is
teased.
dead. Papyrus dead.
God damn it, Luna. This negates any worth it has if it even if I'm right that it's that they just don't have him show up. He's probably not dead.
I think he
Why do you
might be.
guys think that
Why
Papyrus
would he be
is not
dead,
appearing?
Luna?
Papyrus is dying. That's why you can't see
Why
him because he's sick.
Luna, next you're gonna tell me Sans is dying because he's Steven Universe who got
Yeah,
whatever
he's not
cancer or
surviving.
something.
Yeah. Um,
Just
This
Luna,
SU
Luna,
theory.
Luna, come on. Come on.
you want to
Don't
say
be tacky.
Papyrus doesn't show up? I don't know. Papyrus doesn't show up as like obvious to me.
Yeah.
It feels really obvious. Um, uh,
One sec. I need to grab some food. Now it's up to you two to entertain the people without
oh
me.
no, I
Oh
can't do
god.
that. Papyrus, uh, I don't know. Yeah, Papyrus is dying. I'm keeping it that way. Oh yeah, I almost
Why do
forgot
you...
to put down this. Susie Zilla.
Oh yeah.
I think Susie Zilla will appear. I think some kind of Godzilla character will appear in chapter 3, because that was what was on the TV. Maybe
uh,
maybe like a mini character, maybe like a mini boss or something, but just it'll be there. That's my thought. Is it'll be there as a character. It's Zilla in Dark World. That's my thought. Oh, and also
what do you
G.og.
what do you think about another weird tree popping up?
Um, I think it's probably gonna happen twice. I feel like it's like
Twice as nice.
definitely gonna happen. But I don't know, like this rule of small numbers, we really don't know what's gonna be a pattern and what's just gonna be like twice a thing. But yes, like more dark trees definitely, more weird like red trees.
Hmm.
Should I put that in here? Because I feel like it's almost like too obvious to put in here.
I guess that'll be our given, maybe.
It feels pretty much like a given. Here's something that might be here's something spicy. Red tree
Spicy.
in Light World. And
Ooh,
I have
that'd
no
be
reason to
creepy.
suspect that, but yeah, it would be creepy, wouldn't that? Um,
I would piss myself if I saw that.
that would piss myself off. Um,
Piss my britches.
uh, okay, what else? I feel like I keep forgetting things. Red tree in Light World. I was gonna say something. What was it? I don't
Are
know.
you more so going off of like previously established theories for the next chapters or just like what you think?
I'm kind of going off of my own theory. But I'm still forming my theory as it goes. Like, I haven't gotten to anywhere that it like feels complete. But I'm just been like basing it around like the religious symbolism. I think it's gonna be really important, the religious side of it.
Hmm.
Um, but I can't really say anything about religion in this. I don't know. We're gonna have a lot of religious stuff in chapter 4, definitely.
You should put God is dead.
Uh, God is dead.
Yeah, that's my theory.
All right. that'll be up to interpretation what that means. But I guess if there is a God and they are dead, then we'll get a point. Um, what else? I keep forgetting. Um, something about I was gonna say something about like Chris maybe speaking or something. Um,
I kept on like thinking, I don't know why, but I feel like there might be a scene or whatever where Chris is confronted with themselves.
Chris is like sees like themself in a mirror. Or is it like it's like that bit in like Star Wars the fucking Revenge of the Sith when he like sees himself in the cave. That's cool. I like that. Chris sees themselves. That's cool. I like it. Huh. Uh, I guess we don't know what the chapter 3 secret boss is. Maybe we should come up with an idea of what that would be. Um, I don't like friend inside me. I've already said this. Maybe I'm gonna say friend inside me gets referenced, but doesn't happen. Or I'm just gonna
Is
say
friend inside me the cat face?
no. Friend inside me is that like stupid like is like it's like Toby Fox did like a shit post of like um a Toy Story where it zooms in on Woody and it says
Oh
friend
yeah, I
inside
remember
me.
that.
I hear it's going to be the How to Draw Dragons book. I like that idea. But I don't know if it's exactly. I don't know because the thing with it is that like How to Draw Dragons is upstairs in Azrael's room, and I'm pretty sure all of this is going to be based around the TV. Like everything, all of the Dark Worlds so far have been. Well, there's only been two, but I'm pretty sure the pattern is going to be that it's like when you're going into it, like the beginning of it is like um the world outside of the computer or outside of the playing cards. That's why it's all dusty in there because you're just in like a closet or in a computer lab and there's just like, you know, like outlets. Um, but I think I think like chapter 3 is going to take place inside of their house, yes, but I think it's only going to take place in their living room and
Mhm.
in the beginning, and then the rest of it will take place inside the TV. Um, so I'm pretty sure it's only going to be their TV stuff. So maybe what it could be, uh,
I was thinking controller. I don't know why.
controller.
Or like a remote control.
Oh, I think it's gonna be, well, not a puppet. Um, it could be a talk show host. Honestly,
Mm,
it could be that fucking guy that was, I don't know, probably
laughing.
not. The, well, I like the idea that it's like a someone in like an old show that no one watches anymore because that's kind of the idea. You know, it's
Hmm.
like it's like a kind of an outcast. Um, so what would that be? Like a public access show? I don't know.
D don't isn't there like a line where you like observe the TV and it talks about Toriel's taste in shows like cooking shows or something?
I don't think so because like it says that like the TV hasn't been turned on for a long time. Um,
Toriel watching TikTok on her phone
Toriel
on the
doesn't watch
couch.
anything. I mean, honestly, nothing really gets watched. I mean, I don't. It's probably gonna be something that hasn't been brought up before. But I mean, I could take a stab in the dark and say that it's like,
The
uh,
TV is or a Toxer host is the secret boss.
um, oh, how about this? Uh, secret boss is a canceled TV show. Chapter
I
3.
feel like that would also make a bit of sense because with Noelle, she has this like
I'm
little
back.
Yay.
easy. She has this thing where she has a knack for finding like, lost
What did I
media
miss?
and
No.
whatnot.
She has a knack
Susie
for finding
Zilla,
glitches and found
Dog,
media.
and
There's a lot. Okay, so Susie Zilla
let's
is
see.
like
So Susie Zilla, I imagine, is Susie will turn into a kaiju.
no.
Makes sense with the movie thing. Gog and Agog, the classic character from Kill 6 Billion Demons. Makes sense. Red Tree and LW, like that's a light warning. God is dead. Yep. Chris sees themselves. Yeah, the mirror. Friend inside me referenced, but doesn't happen. The friend inside me, something Toy Story.
Mhm.
And Chapter 3 Secret Boss equals canceled show. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I've forgotten again what I was gonna put down.
Oh,
Have you thought about anything in the time that
oh
you were
yeah.
gone?
What?
Thought about anything? I guess chapter 4 Secret Boss. I can maybe place my bets. Um, but I don't know what that would be.
Can you put Jesus reference?
Jesus.
Like Jesus himself. Like what are the confines of that? I can put it I can put it down.
Like,
Rousey
I
gets
mean, they're going
nailed
to
to a
church.
cross.
Yeah, we
Like
might
G
see a character nailed to a cross. I don't know.
so like it's like crucifix, just like imagery that invokes Jesus.
It could be anything that invokes you. Like, could do a Last Supper reference. That's pretty
Yeah,
popular.
like a crown of thorns. Um,
I mean, yeah, that was like that's not the Last Supper, but yeah, you were just saying that to the Jesus reference.
yeah.
Actually, one sec, I'll be right back. I want to wash my hands.
Okay.
Didn't even wash his hands.
Blood didn't even wash his hands. Um, what about the chapter 4 secret boss? Um,
Well, you think it'll be related to the bishop theme that we're going with?
um, honestly, I don't know what's going to happen in chapter 4. I think maybe chapter 4 will be like a literature themed.
I'm
Um,
back.
Mm.
Sorry, what about literature?
I'm trying to think like what type of media will chapter 4 be about like with the dark world. And I think it'll probably be
Oh,
about like scripture and written word.
it's
Um,
about religion.
yeah. So, I don't know, maybe it's like a revised history or something like that, or um
Isn't the idea that they're all the dark words are about like escapism?
I guess.
Isn't that like a common theory? Just
So
because
I mean what do you go to church to escape from? Like what how do
people love using religion as escapism. People
well
are
what
like
it
so hate their lives and go to
well what
getting in.
type of what like I think the type of media like used in church is like mostly like scripture and written word.
Well, I mean media because toys aren't really
Yeah.
media. Like
Um
me playing with my jacks ain't exactly
yeah.
jacking it.
Like what? Okay. Like a book. Well, I guess I could just like chapter 4 Dark World is books or something. But like
I
that would
really hope. Actually, this kind of goes against the escapism thing, but I really hope chapter 5 or 6 or whatever, Icy's Pizza is one of the places.
yeah. Um what would that be?
What?
Probably chapter
Oh,
5 if anything.
it's all about food
Yeah.
and fast food, like restaurant
Yeah.
and horror, because that's what's popular nowadays.
Right.
Not horror in general, but horror in association with fast food, and because they set up that Ices is some
Oh,
kind
you
of
know
nightmare
what?
place.
I'm gonna say overworld segment at night. That'd be interesting. I think that's a way that they could shake up the overworld. Um, and I'm gonna say chapter 4 secret boss is fuck. I don't know. Um,
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, like or sorry, the monster.
Are you like seriously?
I don't know. You're in a graveyard, so
Near a graveyard, kinda.
I feel like the graveyard's gonna get encompassed. It feels too like how can you not use the graveyard for the Dark World and have
Yeah.
like a graveyard segment?
Hmm.
Do you think it'll be Frankenstein?
No, I mean it could be an angel or a fallen angel
Hmm.
if we're going for more the church angle, but if it's
Fallen
going for the
Angel.
graveyard angle,
I
it's
like I like I like
Frankenstein.
the I like Fallen Angel. Um, I don't know though.
You would like fallen angel.
There already was a devil. Um,
Oh, I'm the devil.
yeah.
Don't let the fear show.
This song's scaring me.
I'm out of the loop. What's the evidence chapter 4 is going to be in the church? It's just like the
Oh, you
vibe.
know, the footage of chapter 4 showing the church.
Like it's there's a lot of stained glass. Um,
Yeah.
And
and
you fight ghosts.
yeah, you fight ghosts, and there's like a bit at the beginning. Well, there's a lot of stained glass. Um,
Yeah, honestly, where else were you gonna fight ghosts in the whole game? Other than Icy's Pizza.
hmm, I really don't know what the chapter. What is a forgotten thing in religion? I don't know.
Oh, there's always forgotten things?
I don't know. That's
Religion
just
itself.
whoa. They're like
Forgotten things in
outcasts.
religion. Genocide.
Wow.
A lot of religions like forgetting their genocidal past.
Huh. It's like a manifestation of the evils of the religion. Um
That's just sin.
um Jennifer Secret Boss. Maybe it's like a heretic. Um
I still think it's gonna be a fallen angel or whatever, angel or Frankenstein.
um
Frankenstein.
You may laugh, but Frankenstein is a deeply religious story.
It is.
Like it's literally parallel to the story of Adam and Eve. Well, more so the Adam part than the Eve part, but it also gets brought up. I mean, the whole thing is he also wants, because of his loneliness, wants a partner. But
I don't think that hill bunker place is gonna show up in the next 2 chapters.
you're not a hill bunker.
I think that's for later.
You're not a bunkhead.
I'm not a bunkie.
erased past, yeah. And that makes sense. I kinda like that. And that's the best I have for it. So I already have Holiday House.
Oh, I have one.
Mhm.
Yeah, what's up?
The last square gun.
Ooh.
Just put
Just put gun.
What about Jockington grows a beard?
uh how about we put Chris as a playable character? What?
What? Oh my god, it's so tiny.
I know, right? It's fucked up. Um, let's put like maybe 10 more, then we can call it a day.
And more. What?
I don't know, so we can
We're
like
playing bingo.
Lots that's gonna happen,
just
Uzi.
like spiced up, just spice it up, make it different, so we don't all have the same card.
Oh, okay.
Jockington
So
grows
are
a
we
beard.
gonna? The three of us are gonna have different cards, and then while we're playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or none of us will win. You know.
I hope
Oh,
so.
what's the prize?
Oh yeah. Um,
There's no
the
prize.
winner gets. Oh, that's lame.
I mean, I can
Okay.
come up with one, I guess. I don't know.
Can you put
Or the
us at
losers have to
Deltarune?
do something.
Um, what could I do? What could there be? Maybe we should listen to Bookie Spectre and put a Tickle Monster one. Tickle Monster Square. There we go. Tickle Monster. I don't know if I like putting that there. It feels
I don't want because that has to end up on one of our things possibly, and then that person loses instantly.
that's what it does. Yeah, that's what the card, that's what having that on your card does. It makes you lose instantly. Um, um, uh, what was I think? Like, I was thinking there was gonna be more information on something, but I don't remember what it was. Maybe about Beth's disappearance.
Can we do the weather duo are my favorites.
Or whose favorites?
Me.
Izzy's favorite.
Uh, but if Uzi has that on his card, then he's gonna say it is, and if he doesn't have it on his
No,
card,
Luna, I'm an honest person. I think if I end up disliking them, I will be very vocal about it, or
okay,
even if I'm neutral on them.
all right.
Can you really imagine me faking enjoyment of characters for a whole like and not?
Honestly, yes, I can. Um,
What about Chris becomes a mob boss?
Chris becomes a mob boss. What the fuck is?
Yeah.
Oh, what? No. Oh, okay. I don't think that. I don't think it's gonna happen, so I'll put it on just because of that.
El Criso. He's the capo of the mob.
I think that makes sense because I don't, well, they're not gonna be like, I'm pretty sure like their outfits are just gonna be like in like specific battle sequences and then never show up
Mm.
again.
Oh, I have an idea.
What's that?
Susie, uh, so either I don't know if either Susie learns a second spell or stronger healing. Something like healing upgrade. Like
Um,
Susie learns to love.
Susie learns is such a good one.
Susie learns.
Can we have Susie learns as just the thing?
I mean, okay.
Whoever gets that, like it's the one easy one, you know? Like you can basically get it for anything she learns.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it's funny if there's just one freebie, like, hey man, if you get like not that it's complete, like it could be Susie learns nothing by the end, but I think
That'd be funny.
Hmm. Huh. Okay, what else?
the one person waiting for Susie to finally learn a fucking thing.
Mhm. Uh,
Um
The rhythm segment will make someone mauled.
oh, Newbert.
whatever.
Mhm.
Obviously, Newbert's gonna
I
be in it.
think you don't know that. You don't have proof of that. We don't know how Newbert, their Newbert. Okay, sorry. Not Newbert just appears because he'll probably be in the castle town. I mean, Newbert is in the other Dark Worlds. Like Newbert, what's the I don't know what word for like he goes to the other Dark Worlds.
So nice, you see him twice.
Yeah, you know what's did I ever tell you the story about how I was tricked into thinking Newbert was in chapter 1?
No.
How?
Because like, so the whole thing is when they were doing the preview stream of chapter 2 or whatever, like they were there was some kind of like stream they did with Toby Fox and this other guy playing it, and they were and it was like we're gonna do chapter 1 just to show off some upcoming for I feel hyped for chapter 2, and I think after they finish everyone they'd start chapter 2 or something. But they were playing a special version of Chapter 1, which had small changes, like dialogue changes and joke changes. And one thing is that Newbert is fucking there. Like, this is his first appearance, is in that one. And, he's just, like, there. And they're like, my man.
My man.
And I was like, so whenever Newbert, I was just like, yeah, it's so cool. Newbert's a returning character in Chapter 1. And everyone who talked to me was just like, what are you talking about? When is he in Chapter 1? I was like, I swear, you see it, and they say, my man. Like, it's the thing. Everyone says it. And no one remembers this happening. And I was like, I saw it in the stream. It has to be that, And then I having replayed Chapter 1, I was like, wait, he's not fucking there. What happened? I watched the stream. It's like, oh, they made this the fuck up. Toby Fox had ruined me, my reputation.
Someone said pickle.
Okay.
I'm gonna give up Pickle Rick.
What?
Pickle Rick reference.
Or sorry, no, I guess it would be like Pickle Lancer or something.
Like someone turns into a pickle?
I just realized Rousey's room.
Oh yeah.
You think that'll be shown off this chapter? You think they're just saving it till now? Like,
I think Rousey's room.
It would be.
Did we see anyone else's room? Is there anyone who's missing a room? You can just put like more rooms. I don't know. Is that too loose?
I'm gonna it's more specific. I'm gonna be a little bit more specific, I think.
All right.
Rousey.
Do you think Rousey's room will only be in Chapter 4?
Maybe.
Yeah, in Chapter 3, we go in there and it's empty, and then he's like, oh, I fucked it up. I didn't want you to see it. I'm poor. I'm broke. I spent everything on your rooms. And then Chapter 4, you like get him a mug or something.
Rousey knows the player confirmed.
Hey, you removed Rousey room or
let's
something.
Say something else. Let's say like something being in Rousey's room.
Okay. A gun.
Gun.
I don't know what Rousey would have in the room. It'd just be boring shit like books and training dummy.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna put 2.
Baking stuff.
Rousey's room is a good easy one.
I think it's good enough. Whatever. I feel like I'm gonna put a Lancer one. That's a major character that deserves a spot on this.
Lancer, okay, yeah, okay.
Lancer fucking dies. No. That could happen. I don't know. I don't know what'll happen for Lancer. I'll be honest, I don't really know where Lancer goes from.
Lancer predicts a death.
Already by Chapter 2, Lancer feels like they're falling off the main character.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with Lancer, honestly. He's kind of annoying and just like boring.
Okay, damn, I wasn't gonna be that harsh, but it felt like, Chapter 1,
honest,
Lancer and Susie, peak duo, but like, now that Susie's already grown, in
the lab
a bit, it's kind of just like, what is Lancer doing?
Lancer becomes bitter.
Lancer becomes bitter.
Lancer boss fight again. You could do that. We get the follow-up.
What?
I don't know. I think they'd save that for way later. That'd be like end of game if we ever get a Lancer becomes the...
Lancer gets bigger.
Can we just put Lancer gets bigger?
Yeah, sure. I like that. I like that.
Like, it could happen. It's not impossible.
He's like, maybe he's like an adult now. Maybe he ages really fast.
It could just be for a gag. We see him change size for something, and that we can count it, you know?
Yeah, perfect.
Or you could put just Lancer gets big.
Lancer gets bigger.
Alright.
Lancer makes it big.
Because I'm just thinking, if you put Lancer gets big, maybe you could be like, whoever gets it can be loose and be like, well, he becomes famous in the TV world.
Oh, did you see in the newsletter the PlayStation trophies you can get?
No, I haven't. Is there saying spoiler?
Well, I don't know which chapter these are for. I think it's just for chapter 3, but it mentions armor and a throne.
Wow.
Oh, I have a thought. Um, I think Toriel playable should maybe be a bingo spot because the more I think of it, the
Sure.
less likely it
Yeah.
feels. Because then that would mean that she would have to like visually see Rouse. I don't know. I feel like Rouse might hide from Toriel.
Mm.
Is there a major character we haven't put a square for?
Hmm. I don't know. Oh, I should.
We've
You know,
done
I'll also put.
Chris. We've done. Wait, is Susie gone in a thing? Yeah, you did
Yeah,
Susie
Susie
Zilla. So
Zilla.
Chris, Rousey's had one. Noel's had one. Uh,
Henry's had one.
Lancer, we just did one. Birdly, I think we did one for. Who else is there?
That damn Ice Cube dog.
There's a lot. I feel like I have a lot of Rouse ones. I kind of want to change mine to Rouse knows Chris did it.
How
Rousey
Rousey knows
knows.
what you did last summer.
Yeah. Like he knows that Chris made the Dark Fountain. Or maybe,
First,
would
I thought you were
they
doing like a sad trombone.
hmm,
I know, yawn.
hmm. um I
Um,
guess I could just be one more and then we could call it a stream.
I would say we just do one more, considering we only have only one spot left.
I can add more.
do you
Why would
think
you do that to
chapter
me?
4 will have a boss or a secret boss?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
every chapter
absolutely.
will have a secret boss.
Mm.
Um
Um,
Oh wait, we already talked about chapter 4 secret boss and chapter
yeah,
3
we
secret
did.
boss.
Let me think. Let me think. Put last one. Nope, I don't know. I was gonna say Toho reference, but I realized I don't think any of us are big enough Toho
Stop! I
fans to
was
even
gonna
know.
say Bad Apple reference.
Well, I think that's
oh
too
yeah, I
specific,
was
but just
thinking there might be a
Toho
Niels
reference.
I was hoping Niels Suriga reference.
What if there's a lemon demon, like
Let's
in
okay,
Friday Night
I'll put in
Funkin'?
Toho reference. That's cute.
But no, but I was gonna say the problem with that is I don't think any of us are familiar enough with Toho to recognize one.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
I,
whatever. Fuck it. Let's just do it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
gonna
thinking
add
about the
5 really
rhythm
quick, easy
segment.
ones for flavor just to add some variety. Go so fast. I'm gonna go so fast. You have no idea. Um, um, um.
All right, I think we're done here. Pack it up,
uh,
boys.
uh.
No, come on. We're gonna have. We don't want to
Lightning
have. We don't
round.
need to have completely unique ones each to ourselves.
Um. Oh, spooky song from.
Also, the more ones you put, the more likely ones just aren't gonna show up when we generate our three.
It's okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Well, we're gonna generate 4.
Sorry, four. I mean, I'm just not sure how into Deltarune roses enough to like
Um.
participate in all of the streams, but
Uh.
Luna, just pack it up. Come on.
Please. Fine. 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 Yeah.
I think. Wait,
Whatever.
isn't the turtle guy? Yeah, maybe the turtle guy gets forgotten.
Forgotten. What do you
No
mean?
one remembers him dying.
What does that?
Gerson Boom.
Why? What does
Gerson
that
Boom's really.
mean?
Gerson Boom's popular.
Why would Peel forget he died? What would that even do, or why would that happen?
I don't know. We were talking about forgottenness, like erase past or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that comes out.
Oh,
You should put Gaster as a
I'm
square,
gonna.
Luna.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're
Gaster.
gonna, if you're just gonna be putting shit now, why not just put Gaster and
Yeah.
nothing else?
I'm gonna say chapter 3 boss is Asgore allegory. because of the way that the Queen was kind of like Noel's mom kind of thing, and Asgore is sort of the similar
And
figure
Jevil
to
was an allegory for the devil. That was Susie's mom.
uh I already did Geog and Aog. I keep thinking of ones and then losing them in my head. Um,
I don't know. I just forgot that Jevil is not the main boss. That's the secret boss. King is the boss, and he's an allegory for Lancer's dad.
Isn't there
Think
supposed to be like a
you're
snow
about to put
formal
over
or whatever, or snow prom?
Snowden, yeah. Snowgrave. Snowcaster. Snowball.
Snowmancer.
I'm gonna say Alvin boss fight, and the one more Noodle. You have to do it. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Everyone
Is
dies.
here. Who the fuck is Alvin? We can't just make up a character.
I'm not gonna put everyone dies because that's sort of like Burnley is
What about
dead.
everyone lives?
Everyone lives. No one dies.
No
Rudy,
one dies ever.
Rudy dies.
No, but who the fuck is Alvin? Like
Alvin's the
and the
priest.
chipmunks?
The
Shit.
chipmunk.
Uh,
Dracula.
Something comes out of Rousey's cauldron.
Luna, can you put Dracula?
Dracula?
I'm gonna put Chris makes another fountain. Another fountain is made on screen.
Chris drinks from the water fountain.
All right, all right, we're done. We're done.
It
We're
could
done.
happen.
Yeah.
See,
I thought you were just
that
gonna
wasn't
put
so hard.
another fountain. Like, yeah, I think there will be more game.
I'm gonna we'll print 4 pages.
I can't wait to see if how many just don't show up on any of our 4 things, and then they were written for naught.
No, wait,
No,
I feel like that's not gonna happen.
it could statistically.
Let's find out. Oh, well, we don't have to
Luna, you
find out.
want to check what's missing from it?
Sure.
I don't. I'm gonna go.
Yeah. This is boring. I will. That was fun. So this will be part of the stream when we do the Deltarune stream. It'll be cool.
Yeah.
And I've made 4.
I'm gonna win. I'm
I
gonna
like
win.
the part
I'm
where
gonna
you
win.
contemplated ending stream because Rose didn't want to do this,
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't.
implying we never would have done this because I do not think there's
I
ever
guess
a
she
mood.
can ask her if she agrees with any of them.
I guess so. Oh, Rose is still not super caught up on Deltarune. I don't know.
Oh,
I want her to join the stream. But if she doesn't want to, that's fine. Um, I'll
Well,
ask her.
anytime Rose doesn't show up, we have Dop show up as a replacement.
All right. I guess if she doesn't show, we'll have to redo the voice acting.
the voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give everyone back
I'm
their
sure he'll
characters.
work around it.
I'm gonna. Yeah. I guess I'll
All right.
yeah. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Ciao.
Yeah. Bye everyone.
Bye, everybody.
See you
Bye-bye.
on the 5th, I think. In the morning. I'm doing a stream
Yes.
whenever like Wednesday morning. I'm starting a stream at like 7:30 PST. So fucking I don't know, be there or be asleep
Or square.
or play the game yourself. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are just gonna play the game themselves. They're not gonna want to like watch the stream. I don't know. It's your call. Have a wonderful day either way. Have a wonderful Deltarune week. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye. Bye bye.
I already said bye.